Hello and welcome to a new playthrough of a game which I loved the first one of, Frostpunk 2. And I know that they've added a load of stuff including like oil and things like that, but the first one, it was super hard. I always had to play it on the easiest difficulty, but I loved playing this game. It's probably, it may be my favourite game, the first one, if not top 5. Like, that's how much I love this game. So, we're going to jump in and play the story. And we're going to see what it's like, because I have no real idea of what's... I've seen some of the release stuff that they've done, like trailers and that, but it didn't give too much away, which I like. So, welcome to Frostpunk 2. It's very loud music going on right now, isn't it? Frostpunk 2 is a challenging game in which planning ahead is crucial and failure is a natural part of the experience. You're a veteran of the original, which I am-ish, but I also played it on all the easy difficulties. You enjoy a challenge and try your luck with officer or higher difficulty. Otherwise, we suggest starting as a citizen and take it one step at a time. Remember, it's not about how many times we fall, it's about how many times we get. Oh, so they've changed the difficulty to like different names. We're going to go citizen. We're going to stay super easy, and then we're going to see how that goes. So I'm playing it for fun. I'm not playing it to be absolutely destroyed. In 1887, the world froze to death. Civilization crumbled. The falling British Empire built generators to support cities of evacuees, cities that would become the last on Earth. Whether huddled by a generator or out in the open frostland, those that survived were shaped by the ordeal. 30 years later, all became very different people. Okay, my computer might struggle with some of the graphics, so I might have to change the settings if it's too juddery or just can't load. Let us begin.
Captain. Can you hear us? Captain! Do you hear us?
Oh wow, already the graphics are much better than the first one. They actually have
the crumbling British Empire.
They had cutscenes like this, but they never really had any like full 3D effects and stuff for the cutscenes. This is new.
I held New London together.
He's not looking good, is he?
United. We survived 30 years of whiteouts. But the world around us is dead. Empty.
Right for taking. The city falls.
Vestas.
Merely surviving is not enough. We have to expand. After all, it's us who survived the end of the world.
Yes.
Ooh, interesting. So like, you've survived the end of the world, but what's there left? You need like to live your life, sort of thing. I guess that's what's saying. A lot of oil, from the looks of it. Like, is what's the way that we do that? So the Wanderers, we've been roaming frozen desert for years. Many of us not remember the world before the Great Frost. Now another whiteout is coming, and again we've reached the old machine. Again we rely on its furnace to provide heat through the storm. In the past, we always made sure there were enough supplies for the next whiteout, but our numbers have grown through the years. Providing for everyone is getting harder and harder. We must survive. that? I don't know what that is. Are they pipes? It looks like a train, doesn't it? The Wanderers. We are the Wanderers. We are the Wanderers. Da-da-da-da. Right, fight the cult. The old dreadnought remains in pieces under layers of snow, but scattered wagons still have resources inside. First, we must break the ice to reach one of the oil wagons and construct an extraction district to use it. There, we can turn on our dreadnought's furnace to heat us. We will restart the furnace. Okay, so we have to break the frost to get to an oil wagon and then turn the furnace in the dreadnought on. How the heck do we do that? So, construction wagon. Oh, there's tutorials on each thing. Okay, so that's... Various resources are scattered throughout the nearby area, and tiles containing these resources are called deposits. To exploit deposits, you can construct the appropriate district on a resource deposit tile. Wow, this is really different. Okay, so you don't have just this circular land like in the first one. In the first one, you had like a circle that you basically would build out of, and you would have resources, and you could drill into the walls and stuff to get the resources out of them. So like when you ran out of all the resources in the circle. But with this one, it looks like you can expand using tiles, which is really interesting. Construct appropriate districts in resource deposit tile. Different resources require different types of districts, e.g. an oil wagon is used by an extraction district, while fertile soil is used by the food district. Remember, in most cases you need to frost break the tile with the resource deposit before constructing anything on it. Okay. So it's not really giving us... Frostbreak area. Construction. Teams of workers with heavy equipment breaking ice and preparing ground so the camp can be expanded. Where do I put it? So that's the generator we need to get started. Okay, it needs to give me a little bit more hand holding. That would be nice. Ew, okay, I see. So do we need to frost... So these districts are already frostbroken. So what's here, though? How can we tell? We can't select... Oh, 1 minute. Extraction... No. I think we still need to frost break it. Oh my goodness, we're already in a bad state. Why? What's going on? I'm hovering over this. 300 workforce and 30 scrap. What have we got? We've got 3,000. Do we not have any... Where's our scrap? We've got 266 scrap, so this is doable. This is a generator. How in the heck do we do this? Maybe this will help us. Frost breaking. Initially, you can only build districts in a limited area. The wider terrain is covered in frozen stiff ground, which is impossible to construct one. When widened, you need to frost break. You can send out frost broken teams by clicking on the frost breaking button located at the bottom right of the screen. When you find your way towards the edge of the buildable area, click on the yellow tiles until the indicator circle is full. After that, tick confirm. Oh, so okay, 1 minute. We go like that. I see. That's how you frost break. Okay. So 1 minute. We need to frost break to there so we can get the oil wagon. I know what we're doing now. Frostbreak an oil wagon and construct an extraction district. Okay, how long does this take to... We got there eventually. So we're going to see it getting colder. Solar gradually increases. Oh no, squalor. I can't read. Okay, I'm not sure what all of this... Oh, I thought this was the timeline. Where's the timeline then? Oh, there it is. No, that's the temperature. Have they finished frostbreaking? Let's go for that stuff so we can access the oil wagon and then create an extraction district over it. We're getting the hang of it. It's a very different mechanics to the first game, so I'm coming in expecting something and not getting it, basically. So is this a construction wagon? It's got 500 prefabs in, so we probably want to build out to there, and the oil wagon as well. It'd be nice to be able to see what each tile has. I'm trying to see if there's anywhere around that you can see what the districts like contain. So now we can do this and do an extraction district here. I guess we'll just do it like that. That is now being built. So we can extract the oil to run the furnace. Probably want to, while we're at it, build out over here and to here as well. That's enough. I don't know if we need to be like grouping the frost breaking so we can build on it or not, but I think we're using a lot of resources actually to do the frost breaking, so we probably don't want to do that too quickly. Let's speed it up so we can get to... Cold is notable, but growing. So we need somewhere where people can live as well. Probably next to where the heat is. And we need food. Where's our food? Minus 53. Okay, yeah. What's this? Oil. As the thick black liquid oozes through the pipes, our people rejoice. The carcass of the old machine is a testament to the hardships that made us. But more importantly, it is our haven in the storm. It has allowed us to weather many whiteouts, and will do so again. We have oil. We can turn on the furnace. Select the Dreadnought wreck and access the furnace control. Once turned on, the Dreadnought furnace will automatically convert oil into heat. So where's our oil? We've got prefabs, we've got scraps, we've got a house. Oil. Oil in the middle. We've got plus 60. So we turn this on. It uses 40. No, it uses 20, so we've got plus 40. Provide basic infrastructure. The furnace is on. We have enough oil to cover current needs, but the cold will still affect people until they have proper shelter. Housing will best protect us from the cold if built close proximity to other housing or the furnace itself. However, we will need prefabricated parts for construction. We brought some with us. The rest we need to extract from wagons, from the wagon wreckage. So we can build an extraction district here. Can we just have one? Or do we have to build out 3? Like that? Okay. We have to have 3. So we're going to extract that wagon. But we can also, while we're at it, extract oil here. I'm not sure why we have to have 3 tiles, but that's good enough. So we need to build housing districts. Frostbreak construction wagon and build an extraction district prefab to provide. Can't speak. Extraction district to provide prefabs. Build 2 housing districts. Place the housing districts next to each other, or the furnace to reduce heat demand. I think we build them next to each other and next to the furnace. That makes sense. So actually, let's see if we can frostbreak the other side of the furnace. Let's just frostbreak all this. Doesn't really show us. If we go on frostbreak, will it show us what's got what? Yeah, we need to get some of this fertile soil so we can. Probably easiest to frostbreak out that way to get the fertile soil, isn't it? I feel it will prompt us when we need to do that though. Let's speed this up. Nice. So we've got plus 80 oil, plenty of oil coming in, and we've got prefabs coming in as well. So now we need to build a housing district here. Where's the tick? Oh, it's 6. Interesting. Oh, we need to build another one. Probably on the other side if we can, or over here. Let's frostbreak that bit so we can build. We can build like farms and that on that side. Can we do housing district? Probably work our way down this way. Oh, we need one more. Like that? I don't really like that. Like that? I mean, it's better than nothing, isn't it? I have a feeling I'm doing this very wrong. So anyone who plays this game anymore will be like, yeah, what's he doing? Absolutely useless. Let's have a little zoom in and camera's very. So the housing is interesting. Once it's done, I have a better idea. Let's speed this up. So we've only got one mission left to do. Okay, we've had some people freeze to death. That's not good. We've established some heat and shelter for our people. We must now turn our attention to the incoming whiteout. First, we must frostbreak small patches of fertile soil suitable for growing food. Then we must store it in easily accessible depots. We must move quickly so no one starves. I see. Right, we need to frostbreak this fertile soil. And we also need to frostbreak this fertile soil. Thank you. And then we need to what's over, I'm moving over a maintenance wagon. Interesting. Oh, there's like little. We'll be better prepared for this when this. We'll be better prepared for when this whiteout hits. Yeah, we'll be alright. Don't worry. We've got this all sorted. I need to speed this up. Hopefully the whiteout's not coming too soon. Is that done? So now we can build a food district on. Perfect. And then we need a food district to build a second one. Yeah, perfect. Hopefully you can build roads or something, or maybe even a bridge. Bridge would be handy here, right? Over to the housing. It's all very different. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. I don't hate it. Still got the cool aesthetic, and still got a very interesting vibe to it. And we're managing. So prepare for the whiteout. We secured our immediate survival. Now we have to stockpile as much food as we can before the whiteout forces us to take shelter. To do that, we need to produce more food than our current demand. So We are currently... Right, plus 38. We need to get down to this bit fertile soil as well. So if we frost break, we just need to go on a bit of a frost break and insanity. Hopefully we're not going to use up too much. Oh, we only have one team. What's this down here? Oil wagon. More oil probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. This looks like a frozen lake. Got enough housing? Yeah, we've got enough for everyone plus one. One more person. Got 38 plus food, minus 100 materials. So once this frost breaking's done, potentially we need to move over to there as well. 40,000. We definitely need to get more food going, seeing as though we're only plus 38. Ah, some over here. Just keep frost breaking away. I like the idea of the frost breaking. It means that you can open up more area, more land. There's no scouting or anything yet. Hopefully that's still something we can do. What's this? What's the problem here? It's nearly depleted. Damn, we're going to have to get more oil soon as well. What's it say here? Finian Kell, 42 gardener, pouring sand in his hands. We've been here so many times, the soil is depleting. Couple more and there will be no point erecting hothouses. There will be nothing to grow food on. And the yield is so low, either we pull emergency shifts or tighten our belts, otherwise there might not be enough for everyone. We might not be able to fill food stockpiles without exceptional measures. Consider asking the wanderers to tighten belts or instill emergency shifts in food districts. I always hate this bit where you have to make the bad decision. How do you do emergency shifts? We might as well try that. I don't see it. Let's I think we've got another food district we can build. So let's build another one while we're at it, so that we can keep pulling in that food. We probably want to frost break down here, so we can get oil. Just in case we start running out. Oh, what are they saying over here? Into the black, burying the dead. We mourn those who have recently passed. As is our custom, we take them to the oil pits. We gently lower their bodies into the thick blackness. The fuel that keeps us warm in life likewise preserves us in death. But death also erodes trust in our leaders. Without trust, there is no future. Trust and relations fall every time people die. Where is our trust? Neutral. Okay. We need to do another. Perfect. I don't know how we do emergency shifts. Oh, there's a big button. They're not going to like me, but... Trust. Trust is located at the bottom of the screen. Trust shows how much confidence people have in you as a leader and your decision making. It mainly consists of your relations with all the communities and factions, which are influenced by your actions towards them and fulfillment of your promises. Additionally, their opinions of you depends on the direction in which you develop the city, e.g. what you research, build and vote on. Your citizens will fall sick and die, when your citizens fall sick or die, it worsens your relations with every community, lowering your overall trust. Okay. So one is revered. Okay. Be careful if your trust runs out and you become despised. The populace will dispose or want to dispose you, which will be your end. Depose you, even. What's it saying here? Treya Cleghorn, 62 seamstress, so others may live. My knees ache and my fingers are so stiff I can't hold the needle anymore. I've lived a full life. It warms my heart to see little Betty and Jacob play by the evening fire, but maybe this is it. I've talked with the other elders. If it comes to it, we will go. I won't let my grandchildren starve. Some people are ready to sacrifice themselves to lower the food required. Flippin' heck, that's that is quite... That's intense, isn't it? How do we tighten our belts? I'm guessing down here, maybe? Okay, tighten your belts, boys and girls. We've been roaming cold, harsh world for many years. May the black path lead us. May we tread on the promised land. How's our trust going? I don't think it's doing that well. Tolerated. I think we might be overrun soon. Against the elements. Each day the wind grows fiercer. Relentlessly it beats against our buildings, weakening our structures gust by gust. Without raw materials to repair damage, our districts will deteriorate. We must build more. The more we build, the more materials we need. This is the world we know. Provide some materials to reduce squalor before it harms our people. I promise I will gather more materials because I think we're close to... There you go. I think there's some materials down here as well. That's materials, isn't it? Nice, we've got another food district up and running. We could probably build another one actually. Do we not have enough? Oh, we don't have enough workforce. Oh, it's probably because they're frost breaking, isn't it? Oh, something's happening. Aidan Fincham. I like that they've given the people this thing is really cool. Seals. I can't believe my eyes. We haven't seen them since before the Great Frost. How did they survive? There's enough meat. Seals in the animal. There's enough meat there to feed everybody. We're saved, but should we slay them if the Lord spared them from the end of the world too? I don't want to kill the seals, man. That seems harsh. I'm not going to eat the seals. The seals can survive without us. It's fine. It's extraction, isn't it, that you need to build on these ones? And we want to build another extraction here. And this one we now want to demolish because it's all done. Everything else seems to be running smoothly. We're 10,000 away from the food that we need. This one's got a timer on it, 31 weeks. Heat demand has increased. Mysterious symbol. One of our frost breaking crew uncovered frozen remains of a man in a tattered uniform. His shoulder patch reads, New London Scouts, 3rd Platoon. Oh, New London, that was in the first game. He bears an obscured insignia. Some of the elders claim it belongs to the military organization, while others argue it has religious significance. Maybe you've heard of New London before and can settle their debate? Oh, so you could pick in the first game whether it was religion or order that you used to like keep people in. Like you'd either have like guards and that who would beat people and things, or you'd have priests and that who would basically beat people and things as well. I personally have done a playthrough for both faith and order, but let's go with. Or I don't really want everyone to get all religious-y about it. So let's go with that one. I guess this tells the story of the first game through you, maybe. Okay, maybe we turn emergency shifts off for that. Otherwise, I trust this is going to keep depleting. We're going to get less food, but we've already got 5,000 going. We can build another food district here. We've got materials that will start coming in. Probably want to do some frost breaking out this way. Got materials out here to... We don't have enough people. We are running really low on workforce. How long do we have to prepare for the work? 29 weeks to prepare for the workforce. The whiteout even. I'm not going to kill a seal colony. They survived. I don't think we should just be wiping them out too. I can't really see them, can you? It'd be nice to be able to zoom in a bit more. What are they? Food depots. Depots, I think they're called. Our stores are almost full of food, but we need more for the whiteout. We need to secure depots that can house our rations during the months of the whiteout. Build food stockpile hubs to increase the stockpile capacity of food. So how does one build construction hub? Okay, 1 minute. There's something here as well. Lack of prefabs. We don't have enough prefabrication components, making further construction impossible. There may be some prefabs left in one of the construction wagons. If not, we can try and salvage prefabs by demolishing one of the existing districts or hubs. Okay, so we need more prefabs. Are we... Is this not... That's prefabs that we're extracting. We need to build extraction on... Yeah, that'll do. On there. And then these guys will be happy, I think. And that'll give me a little bit more trust, hopefully. How does one... 1 minute, let's pause. Let's pause so it doesn't run out. We're going to go on here. Okay, we need more prefabs to build this. Interesting. Oops. So these this is extracting prefabs. So we are getting... Oh, perfect. We've probably got enough now. So let's slow that down. Go onto here. Stick it there. Because it's between two of the food places. I think we're going alright. This is just the tutorial level though. I don't know if we're going to do it. We've got 10,000, so we need 30,000 more food in 37 weeks. I mean, we're still collecting plenty of food. So that's something. They're now extracting materials. Do we have enough? No, we don't. What are we missing? Workforce and prefabs. Yeah, we've got oil and oil. Oil, prefabs, the materials. Yeah? And food. And food. Yeah. And a food stockpile hub. What have they got to say for themselves? Whiteout draws near. People in the camp are getting tense. They worry we won't gather enough food in time. Our hunters blame us for ignoring the seal colony and claim they would have been able to provide enough food for everyone. It's too late for that now. Many elders have volunteered to walk into the Frostland rather than be a burden on our resources. Their sacrifice would significantly reduce rations we need for the whiteout. What should we do? Our elders will die. This will reduce the workforce. Food required to survive the whiteout will decrease greatly. Do we send them out just to like... I mean, how old are we talking? I don't think we're going to get 40,000 in that time. I'm glad we didn't slaughter the seals. Send them out. 25,000. We'll get that. 500 have left. Any... No, everything seems fine. Is there any more food places we can unwhite out? We don't have enough workforce to do scrapping anymore. Frost breaking even. So let's hope we've got enough in what we have right now. Extract enough material to satisfy your district's demands. How do we know what their demands are? Don't know. Let's speed this up and hopefully that they will. Otherwise I'd trust Willful. What's happening? Granny's gone for a long walk. She says I'll see her again one day, but not for a long time. She told me lots of great stories, Granny did, about blue skies and sun, so hot you could go without clothes, about things called the sea, like a big tub of water, which Granny once sailed on across on a wooden dreadnought to visit friends who spoke funny words about how it got cold. Who will tell me the stories now? Okay. I'm sorry, little one. I do feel a bit bad about that, I'm not gonna lie. Let's speed this up. I think our stockpiles will be alright with the amount of weeks we've got left and the amount of food we're stockpiling. 2 registered as sick. Don't have to like do the... We did it. We secured enough food to survive the incoming whiteout. Workers will make some last-minute preparations before the storm arrives. We should try and keep our people warm for this time. We will survive. Now we wait. So you can't... Can you upgrade the generator or anything? You can override it. Got plenty of fuel. So I'm guessing maybe later on they introduce like upgrades and stuff. Hopefully. Got plenty of food coming in. We do probably want to build a thing on the maintenance wagon though. But we need to get rid of this first before we can. I mean, we should probably just speed this up, right? I can't believe we're not going to get this. Like, these guys should have been... doing this. Do we just not have... Failed to generate enough material in time? Our people are unhappy. Okay, we're now down into tolerated instead of whatever we were. It's not good. It is not looking good for us, I'm not going to lie. 8 sick people have returned to work. Oh, nice. Oh, now we can build on here. Bit late now, isn't it? Oh. Demolish this, because it's no longer any good. The whiteout is here. The preparations are over. Here comes the cold. So does that mean everything shuts down from the looks of it? So we haven't got any of that. Did we win? Survivor through sacrifice. The Wanderer's survival. When the whiteout hit the camp, the Wanderers were ready. At least those who remained were. They huddled together while howling winds buffeted and the rusted hull. With a colony of seals to hunt responsibly for years to come, the Wanderers felt confident about their future. No trace was ever found of those who volunteered to walk into the frost. Some say they walked straight across the snow through the gates of paradise. The Wanderers emerged shaken but determined to continue their journey. They pray for the day of the whiteouts to stop. The storms are fewer and further between. Maybe one day their prayers will be answered. We survived. Oh my goodness. My PC is struggling. We survived the end of the world. Oh, achievement. Ensure the Wanderer's survival during the whiteout. The end is just the beginning. And now what? Very heavily focusing on the oil side of stuff, isn't it? In this game, which wasn't even a thing in the first one. Okay, we didn't get to do any of this. I'm looking forward to getting a city that looks like this. The old captain is dead. New London is weak. Food is low, overpopulation looms, coal is running out. People yearn for a future worth dreaming of. But is it the same future for all? Keep the city together. Or hold its hand on its deathbed. Scraping the Barrel, Chapter 1. I think I'm going to leave it there for the first video, because we've just finished the prologue and Chapter 1 is about to begin, and I think we're gonna pick that up next time in the next video. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you this is a bit of a different game. Like, obviously it's top down, it's resource management and things like that, so it's a bit of a different one to record and that, and hopefully you guys are enjoying watching it. Come back next time to see more of the story. I have a real soft spot for this Frostpunk, for Frostpunk 1 and for Frostpunk 2. I love them. So yeah, come back to see some more. It's very depressing, but it's also very fun. So there is going to be some depressing messages of people being like, oh, all is lost, but you know, we get through that, and we get through it together as a unit, right? So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you when I see you.